on that.
Stuff on vibrate, bro.
Let me see. I'm gonna try a few extra little things tonight. Try to lay back and chill out. Don't want to lean back too far and bust my ass. The niggas start laughing.
You know I'm for sure going to laugh. That's a fact.
Oh,
That is.
that's how niggas is. Niggas never check to make sure nigga all right first.
I mean, I
They
can see
always
you.
nigga.
I could
Oh,
literally. I
my
can.
neck and my back.
Yeah. Just don't do like that chick trying to scam people out of their stuff. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
So let's see. Okay. So we're gonna give it some time for people to join, and you're gonna hold all that negative energy that you have to say.
Listen, man. What I think we need to talk about
20%.
is having somebody come in on a third party and chilling with us throughout the duration of the show.
But they gotta have big energy.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna mention that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta match energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you just sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, relaxing like you got experience like we do, because you don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to have the energy that I have, because I'm a different breed of nigga. And then I always got this with me. I always got my Duncan. So you gotta match energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you getting on here and just, relaxing, Oh, I'm on YouTube. Nah, you ain't earned that yet. We earned that. Y'all ain't earned that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Did we really earn it yet, though, bro?
Hell yeah, but nigga, we 16 shows in. 20 at the least. Yeah, we earned
You
that.
mean 16 shows in? You talking about lives?
I don't know how, I'm not for certain
I
how
think
many.
this is the 18th live, and how many
Yeah, we earned that.
shows
We
do
earned that.
we have pre-recorded of a certain amount? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we earned the right to just chill. But I want to invite somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to invite somebody like Shara. You know what I'm saying? I want to invite her in, you know what I mean? So she could, get her feet wet. You know what I'm saying? On this, here he go. On this podcast joint. Yeah, we got some shows out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we
Those
get some
Ring of Order
recognition a
ones
little
is
bit.
hilarious. I swear to God, the one that's gonna forever be my favorite, or
Here we go.
at least top five, is okay. It's two. It's the one with uh if Mika eat your ass, because
Of course, I knew you was going there.
yes, yo,
I knew you was going there.
that one is hilarious. So then the next one is you talking about the transgender vagina feeling like dolphin skin, because like
Well, like,
what, how
of
do you do
course,
that, all that kind of stuff.
those are the two that you bring up the most. You know what I'm
Because I
saying?
love those. Like I had a
Listen,
good time. Like when I tell you I had a time, I had a good time
those are
recording
those are our
those.
experiences. You know what I'm saying? And again, feel free, my audience, to go back and you know
For
check
sure.
out
If you
some of the
have not
other
already,
shows.
check
You know
it
what I'm saying?
out.
If you ain't already have gone back and check out our prior shows, then go back. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll see what got us up into where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well, you just said before the live, you said it was your what you say? It was your handsome face. Hello,
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm a looker. I'm a looker.
Mm,
Without a doubt. Without a
interesting.
doubt.
If you haven't
I'm a
already
looker.
done so, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, okay?
Facts.
And yeah, looker, like you know how you looking through the crowd and you see something that you don't want to see again, you're like, whoo, that's the looker you are.
That's not me. I'm a looker.
Is
I'm
it?
on some handsome shit. And 15 years ago, I mean shit.
Well,
I
15
could they
years ago, 15, 15 years ago, you still ain't have hair.
Yeah, but I mean you ain't gotta have hair to be handsome.
No, you don't. But you
I'm a
gotta have
handsome
face. You have to have
I'm a
face card.
handsome bald headed man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all right now, man, listen. I'm that nigga. I'm him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But listen, this is what I want to do. I want to throw it out there real quick. What I want to do is I want to have somebody come on with Des and I.
Wait, real quick. Big Travis with his thug wife got us on the projector, him and his family. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
big
talking
energy,
about.
Big
Do
love.
your thing. Do your thing. But what I want y'all to do, what I'm looking for, we're looking for somebody to get on live with us, but you gotta match our energy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you gotta match our energy.
It's not easy to do.
Facts.
However, at least
it ain't easy,
50%,
but it's doable.
Right.
It's doable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Be yourself, but like, don't just sit quiet and silent, because then
match our energy. Like, have some opinions. You know what I'm saying? Go on a rant. You know what I'm saying? But you got to match our energy, and I'm looking for somebody, hopefully, on the next show. You know what I'm saying? So we could, test you out and see what you got. Because listen, it's not a hard thing to do. You're never gonna be me. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? The sun. That's why the sun go down every fucking day, because it get tired of trying to outshine me.
Yo, you are childish. The sun gets tired of trying to outshine you.
The sun trying to outshine me. This motherfucker says, "Shit, let me go on the rest. Let the moon get a shot at this motherfucker." But we want somebody to come on with us and have our energy. You know what I'm saying?
I look forward to these evenings. I know, like we said, soon it's gonna shift from Monday, but we haven't crossed that bridge yet, so we'll see what happens when the time comes. But we'll do, we'll take care of that another time. But let's just jump into one of the topics. Okay.
Well, hold on. Yes.
What do you want?
There's something I want. There's something that happened in America. I want to say last week, and I want people to be focused, pay attention to how fucked up America could be sometimes to us.
Or is.
I mean, don't do America, that.
No,
I love my country, even when my country don't love me. But I want you guys to understand.
I'm not patriotic at all. I'm American, but I am not patriotic. Y'all can keep all that. No.
I want you guys to understand, man, that last week sometime we had a presidential candidate that got convicted, 34 counts, convicted, a convicted felon, 34 counts. And just remember, up until 2 years ago, people that had a felony couldn't even vote for president. Up until you can't get a job, a decent job, if you had a felony. You can't get a gun permit if you have a felony in certain states. But here we are in a place where we call America, and trust me, I love my place. I love this. This is all I got. But
it's not. But
it is. Just think about how low we've gone to where we can't even pick a better candidate now that he has a felony, and they still allowing him to run for the United States presidency. So you just think about
up in arms a long time ago, because we didn't have good candidates to choose from. When it was him and Hillary to choose from, wasn't good. Him and Biden, like, it's never been a good.
But here we are. Here we are, got a president candidate.
Can we just be single as a country for a little bit? Like, I just feel like we just need a break from leaders. Yeah, we just like let us just take
that shit sound goofy as fuck.
Let us take a step back. Like, we just don't
and do what you want to do for 4 years.
We just
need to do what you want to do.
Not do what we want to do. Let's just give shit a rest. Okay,
because I'm gonna tell you what I'm really sad about.
We heading into the last quarter. Didn't they project at the beginning of this year? They projected that by the last quarter of this year, and they said could be sooner, that we're gonna be in a recession. Even though I feel like we are ready to fuck here, but that's a whole nother story for another day, right? If it's going to get worse than what it is, and we have a leader, what the fuck are you leading?
I want you guys to take a look at. And I respected Joe Biden, I really did, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some flack and some heat on this.
He is the most.
Man, these are the best two candidates.
Let me tell you about Biden. This is my thing about Biden. Biden is the most forgettable president that we've had, right? If you and maybe
That's
it's
not
because
true.
and maybe it's
That's not true.
because
That's not
maybe
true.
it's because we're raising new uneducated generation. Each just gets worse and worse, and people are illiterate. But I swear, I have never seen so much for years. People just go ask random people in the street, "Who's the president?" Don't know this nigga name. Where is Joe? Like, where the fuck is Joe?
Well, because he
Napping,
don't,
falling asleep on
because
the
he don't,
goddamn job, press the
no,
goddamn
no,
red button. We don't know
because
what
he
the fuck
don't,
is going on.
because he not throwing
He needs
tweets
an
out there.
aid. Like,
He's not
it's
throwing
not about
tweets out
tweets.
there.
He ain't showing up to shit. I don't know.
The most forgetful president we had was Ronald Reagan, because remember, Nancy
Oh, well, that's
Reagan ran
before
the
my time.
country.
I don't know.
Nancy
nothing about
Reagan ran the country for 2 years because Ronald had Alzheimer's. So that's the most
Well,
forgetful.
apparently, I feel like Biden, they might have cloned his ass. That's not Biden anymore.
I don't even believe in that goofy shit. But
Well, anyway,
that's my rant. You know,
look at the
hey,
poor
that's my
thing.
guy. That's
Poor
my guy.
thing. I
But,
feel like
you
this
know-
is Biden. Nah. This is Biden when he was vice president.
No,
Show
that's not.
Biden today.
No,
That's
that's Biden
fresh
today.
out Biden. Nah.
Biden, that vice president, Biden, he had a younger swag to him. He had a younger swag to him.
Swag.
He wore shades and everything.
He had swag because Obama put him on the game, right? He was invited to all the
Here we
cookouts,
go.
CIA, whatever.
Obama
He got all the scoop.
Obama sitting on the porch smoking Newports.
And try to see. Just Google him.
I'm telling you, when he was a younger vice president with Barack.
All right, just because you good at being VP don't mean you good at being P. Okay,
that's not true. That's not true.
At being a sub leader, but being a leader, baby, you ain't.
That's
ready.
not true. Sometimes it's that 6 man coming off the bench that can handle that. Yeah. Sometimes
After
that's him.
Everybody else play the game. You finally want to get in. Put me in the game,
yeah.
coach.
Put me in the game, coach. It's 2 minutes left. We up by 40 points. Put me in. Fuck you mean? I can't fuck it up that bad. You know what I'm saying?
And then you fuck it up that bad. And now we losing. Now,
and they still lose by 20.
We got 20 seconds left. I'm at the 3-point line trying to see if I can make it so we don't have to go into OT. Like, what are you talking about? Nah, we need a break. But
ladies and gentlemen, that's just my rant, man. I'm just like, yo, as Americans, man. And another thing, just real quick, and I ain't getting into it, but another thing, American citizens are receiving letters in the mail to verify your social security number, verify all this. Verify all this information, your work history. Hold on now, and all of this just to make sure you getting that you get your income tax. They got lines in Memphis that's going around corners because people ain't get their income tax yet. You know what I mean?
What do they mean by verify your social security? Yeah, that nigga is.
That's him now.
That look like.
That's him now.
His before picture is me before kids.
He looking like he was
now
on.
Picture is me after having kids.
He looking like Planet of the Apes. Like
he looks stressed.
But
yeah.
Like I was saying, man, they got people in Memphis, Tennessee, out there verifying themselves.
I'm trying to figure out what do they mean verifying. Like I gave you.
You got to verify your income.
My social security.
You got to verify your income. You got to get a letter.
W-2s, the job done the shit. I don't think. What do you mean verify? That's like a scam.
I'm about to tell you, you got to get a letter from your employee that you did work there the year of 2023. You got to go through a QR scan code, and then you got to upload all this information to them. And the reason why I'm pissed off about that is because you got people out here that haven't even received their income tax check yet, but these fucking migrants is getting a check every fucking month with no identification.
Nah, it sounds like they're trying to hold on to money.
And yeah, but
it do sound like
that's that bullshit. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. They holding people income tax checks until they verify that they worked at that company.
Because you've been processing refunds since the time of time without us having to go through all this stuff. Now all of a sudden, 2023 taxes, you talking about verifying some shit that you already have access to. Come on, now you trying to hold on to the money a little bit longer so you could collect on this interest, this extra interest. Matter of fact, give me my money because I overpaid you. Stop playing with me. Because if we owe them money, they coming in like thugs to fight. I'm ready to fight.
Listen, I could guarantee, I could vouch for the fact that they're not scammers because I had to verify my information. My wife had to verify her information. If they're not scammers, you gotta upload your information
Did you get your money yet, or
to a QR code. Well, soon come. But like that bus in Jamaica, soon come. You got. I didn't get scammed. I'm trying to tell you.
So,
you got to upload the information because when I went to my place of employment, it wasn't just me. They had like 60 other people that had to get the same information.
They hacked into your jobs and stole your stuff.
So we just fucked. But that's my rant. I really want to touch bases on our topic today because
I tried to and you
I
dragged
want people.
But now
I just want you to know.
Comments.
I just want y'all to know that this show is called Matter of Opinion. So my opinion on this situation today, don't hate me for it. All right. And this is not my personal business. I had people walk up to me in the street talk about you really don't love your wife. Bitch, shut up. It's a fucking show.
People walking up all right, it is a show, but it's not because you act like this on and off camera, real life. You do love your wife. I will give you that. You love your wife, but for sure, you're not doing this just for a show. This is your personality. This is my personality.
It's a show.
We just so happen to be recording it.
It's a show.
You're worse. Worse. I had to tell you to dumb it down so we can use and not offend so much people. Anybody
that has been around my wife and I will see the genuine love and see the understanding that we have.
I mean, I got 20 plus years in the game. Fuck everybody.
Stop walking up to me in public. People walking up to me in goddamn Price Right. And I'm like, oh, so you watched the show? Oh, yeah, I watched the show, man. You need to love your wife a little bit better. I had one nigga that just got back with his girlfriend tell me, I can hear you.
Are they married, I said?
Nah, they just got back with their girlfriend talking about, man, you need to respect your wife a little more. Niggas stay in a relationship consistently.
When you make it to 20 years, come back, holler at me. We'll finish this conversation.
Man, listen, anybody that make it in a marriage longer than 5 years, it's a success. It's a fucking success. Trust me, getting married is the easy part. Staying married is the hard part. You got to wake up to this motherfucker every day.
Yeah, it's a
every day. It is. You gotta look at the dumb shit that they do, and this ain't me. But you gotta look at this dumb shit they do every fucking day.
We got a
Larry. I'm saying.
Joining in.
Who?
A Larry.
Hey, what's up?
Larry, you need
what's
some.
What's up, baby? What's cracking?
What's good?
Man, shit. Listen, Larry.
I just see teeth.
I'm outside. You know
he outside. Larry, listeners, I want everybody to understand. Larry is the motherfucker that told me he got his own clothing line and he was supposed to show me a demonstration of his merch so we could talk about it.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not trying to be funny, Larry. How you got a clothing line? You ain't got no light.
There you go. Hold on. He outside.
The little light.
I'm outside right now.
It's dark outside. It's dark outside. I understand.
But wait,
I understand.
Wait. Hold on. No, you trying to make excuses because you know Larry. Larry, I don't know you, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real.
Hold on, wait a minute.
So you knew you was coming on to talk about your clothing line. You chose to click. Look, our EP telling us to give you the red button. I'm just trying to listen.
No, I'm gonna get my vehicle. And turn on some light.
Appreciate you. All right. But so until then,
when you get in the vehicle,
no. Until he get in his vehicle, talk about the comments. Talk about the comments.
Wait, because your background look like a toddler running around with your phone. The toddler on FaceTime. You just see a whole.
You got it. Get in the car. First of all, Larry's a professional. He's a professional photographer. He know a lot about lighting. So trust me when I tell you.
Come on now.
Destiny, go ahead with the comments. Get on the. It's true. The motherfucker takes some amazing ass shots that you wouldn't think that he would have gotten, but he gets shots. Pause.
Oh wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but go ahead, Dust.
Well, all right. I'm gonna read some of these comments while Larry get his life together over there. Okay. So Nina has said we are in a recession and is okay. Christopher has said they're just figureheads. I believe he was referring to the presidents. All of them. They all figureheads. It's the elite is really running this country, and that's just what it is. Travis laughed at the last picture of Biden because Biden looks stressed out. He looked like he might be doing drugs a little bit.
All presidents go through that.
He go behind scenes and do a couple of bumps. run a couple little lines.
All presidents do that because Barack Obama looked at crazy.
Jasmine wanted
Barack
to know.
Obama looked at crazy.
Wait, Barack went in with all black hair. He came out gray, honey, gray.
All right, they got my boy Larry in his clothing line.
This is me.
180 degrees.
180.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Des. At the table, he did ask me what was our sizes. Pause.
Okay.
He asked me what was our sizes because he wanted us to wear some of his apparel
I got
on the show.
So you gotta let me know your sizes. I'm coming
Fact.
up to
Pause.
So does are your clothes true to size, or do they run like the
True to
Chinese stuff
size.
where it's
They
small,
true to size.
or do it run big?
They true to size.
All right. So
All right. So all right, it's 180 degrees.
Yes.
Do you have a website?
I'm on IG official 180 degrees.
All right. So when you get off here, type it in the chat so people could be able to copy and paste or whatever the case
Facts.
and make sure they're going to the right page.
Facts.
So what else do you besides, like, I see you have a hoodie. What else do you sell?
Besides doing my own clothing line, I am a photographer. I've been doing that for 20 years.
Okay,
Damn
so you
good
do photography. And what other products are you selling? Shirts, shoes,
I do
hats?
t-shirts, hats. I'm doing right now I'm looking for my bandanas supposed to come in. I'm be doing my bandanas.
Okay.
And I have sweatsuits. I have female and male sweatsuits.
all right. So before we get into all of that, let me ask you a question. What was the concept behind it? What's 180 degrees?
180 degrees is like where you at in life right now.
Okay.
So my thing is, I know where I'm at. And when I got my partner on my other side of me, she completes my 180 degrees. That makes my 360.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying? And then when I'm by myself, I'm 180 degrees.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
I know where I'm at in life.
Well, see, me personally, I'm a 360 nigga. I'm 180 degrees negative, 180 degrees positive. You know what I'm saying? 180 negative, 180 positive. You know what I'm saying?
So they're in the same spot.
Yeah. So stay in the same spot. But listen, we about to move on to the topic of this show. Now the question is, you want to stick around for 3 more minutes, or you want the red button now and then chime in when we get to the topic?
No, you can go to your topic. I'm here. I ain't going
Okay.
nowhere.
Wait, say your IG again one more time.
My what?
Your
IG.
IG.
My IG is official 180 degrees.
Official 180 degrees. You spell out the degrees?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's get into this topic real quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to catch back up to the comments just to read them, so then that way we could jump into the topic. Okay. So Jasmine had asked, are they scammers? Nina said it's because of the refund scamming. I don't know how they scamming and why they would want to scam the IRS. If that's the life that they choose and the hill that they want to die on, be my guest. Those are the niggas I don't want to play with. So she said they're making us verify due to the scamming. Jasmine said, but why? That's so random. Travis said, a new subscriber like me don't know this, Bamboo, but I do think you love your wife. See, I mean, tell them. Well, I ain't got
for anybody that don't know, my wife and I have been together for 23 years married. I've been hitting it for 25. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, man, ain't nothing come between us right now. Not to say nothing can't come between us, but ain't nothing come between us right now at all.
Not the same stuff you've been doing for forever. I mean, she's used to it by now.
She had no further choice.
So, well, she actually always has a choice.
She don't. Where's she going? Where's she going?
She
I'm that nigga.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm that nigga. You ain't finding nothing better than me. Lost your fucking mind.
There's a lot better than you out there. I'm just being honest.
Man, listen. If you believe, you know the sad part about it, you don't even believe that shit.
I do.
You don't believe that shit.
I do. 100%.
Ain't nothing better than me out here.
Oh,
nothing.
Okay. Ooh,
no,
I would go gay before I chose you.
Listen, man. Tamika knows our situation. She knows our arrangements, And that's all that counts.
The last time I heard somebody say arrangements, it was Diddy talking about some of the life we into.
Whoa, there you go.
He wanted
Sean, give Destiny the red button and let me and Larry do what we do.
Somebody to support the life he into. You talking about some arrangements?
Give Destiny the red. You can't mention Bamboo and Diddy in the same conversation. Man, let's move on to the topic, man.
Okay,
let's move on to the topic.
Like you want some crazy stuff. Okay,
let's move on to the topic. Now, let me cut my machine gun on that y'all niggas don't like so much.
Don't do it. Don't put that stuff. I'm gonna mute you. Okay.
Listen.
So there was a poll that was put that says, are you getting scammed? 71% said no, 28% says yes. Okay. Travis has said, what's your business name, Larry? But we got that. Do you have a social media? Me and 6 of my family are here to support. Okay, so he gave that information. He'll write his IG name in the chat after he gets off. So okay, let's get into this.
Let's get into this topic.
So now, this was one of the viewer questions or suggested topics of women submitting to their husband, right?
Let me set up on this shit.
So what are you guys' thoughts on submitting to their husband? Do we feel like that's outdated information? Like, is that something that was done in the past? Do we think that women still should be submitting? Do you think there's criteria that a man should meet before a woman should submit? And then also, can a man or should a man ever submit to his wife?
Biblically, hell no. Hell no. A man ain't never supposed to submit to his wife. Biblically, he's not. There's submission and there's commit.
What about
women? Hold on, because y'all got the game all fucked up. Y'all got the game all fucked up.
Who is y'all?
No, women got the game all fucked up.
Okay, Larry, if you
now you gotta cut that. Everybody hit it. Might hit you with the red button. Get some headphones, brother. You can't have your own business without having headphones. Sean, get the you was doing good in the beginning. Sean, get a nigga the red button. So at the end of the day, let me explain this to you, man, on some real shit. Y'all got the game fucked up. You know what I mean? Women got the game fucked up. You got a lot of women out here talking about, oh, I'll never submit to a nigga, da-da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. But then she'll go sit up in that fucking church and pray and do all this other shit. Biblically, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to follow your man's lead. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Now, if y'all got some other arrangement where it's just like, yo, we 50-50, I don't believe in 50-50 at fucking all. At all. Ain't no goddamn 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I'm leading, you follow. I lead, you follow. You follow me until I fuck up. Even after I fuck up, you do have an opinion. You can say, nah, babe, I do not want to go down that lane again. You know what I'm saying? But y'all supposed to follow. That's what you're supposed to do. Stop acting like I'm this strong. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Whitney Houston ass shit. Cut the bullshit. And this is why a bunch of you bitches is I apologize. No, I don't. This is why a bunch of you bitches is fucking single now. Talk about what the fuck y'all gonna do and not gonna do. Follow the nigga. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
What if he leading backwards though?
If he leading backwards, then y'all have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's always entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to say, babe, I really don't think that that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. And then I say this every fucking show, and I mean this every fucking show. Communication is everything. If you communicate, you wouldn't worry about being submissive. If you communicate, because you might be able to tell him that, look, hold on. Cause Sean be going crazy. So
with the polls?
Yeah, I don't even get a chance to partake in them. But
I never partake.
I know I want to partake because y'all be having me out here looking crazy.
You be having yourself. As soon as you open your mouth, crazy.
Let me explain this to you, man. On some real shit. You follow your husband. Point blank, period. You follow your husband. You communicate with your spouse, with your husband. Don't be submitted to a fucking fiance. Don't submit to a boyfriend. Your husband. You taking a vow before God. Go run your mouth.
If the husband isn't working right?
You still submit.
Wait.
What you fuck is you talking about?
And he just play video games and sit on the couch all day. He's not even trying. Do you still
Man, you don't
submit
want to go
that?
there with
Do you
me.
still let him lead?
You don't want to go there with
I'm
me.
asking you a question. If literally,
Listen,
if he
that nigga-
if he
go
just
ahead.
played Call of Duty or whatever the fuck all day, he on the PS5 all day. Literally,
Okay.
his ass print is on the couch. It's stuck in there. You handing him the food. You going out. You making the money. You paying all the bills. You picking up the kids from school. You doing all of the events. You doing everything, cooking, cleaning, all that. He's doing literally nothing but being an extra dead weight. Is he still leading? Is
Yes.
he still lead worthy?
He's still worthy of being followed. But
He's still
this is
worthy of-
this is the question. This is the question you need to ask yourself. How did you find yourself in a position with this fuck boy? How did you find yourself in a position being with this nigga that all he want to do is play games all day?
Wouldn't be me, but let me tell you. So
because I'm pretty sure he didn't just start doing this shit. If you ladies,
people
if you
definitely
would
be switching up. They give you the
Nigga,
version
ladies.
of them in the beginning that they want you to see, and then when they get you hooked, they turn into a totally different person. So let's be real. Stop acting like people don't be switching up and getting crazy.
Listen, ladies, let me explain this to you real quick. If a motherfucker tell you and show you who he is, don't let him tell you twice.
Facts.
If you with a nigga and he your boyfriend or he your fiance, and you tell this anyway, and you with this nigga and this nigga sitting up there playing games all day, don't marry this motherfucker. Let him marry Call of Booty. Point blank, period. Fuck no, don't marry the nigga. You marry what you marry. Point blank, period. You marry what you marry. You can only expect a motherfucker to be just as much as he is when you met him. Point blank, fucking period. If you met him and he wasn't shit, when you get married to him, expect him not to do shit. Point blank, period. But if you met him and he was somewhere, always remind him, baby, this is where I need you to be because you're great. I see your greatness in you. I'm not following no chick. I promise you that.
So for me, I think that people should do what works for them, right? For me personally, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship where I have to constantly lead the guy. I want the guy to lead. Like, okay, so in my relationship, it took me a while. The way that I grew up and the life that I had growing up, I had to take care of myself from childhood. So it was difficult for me to allow somebody to lead me because the people that were supposed to lead me failed. And so I had like trust issues, if you will. And like, you got to prove to me that you can lead. I'm not going to let you lead me off a cliff or into a burning building.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Not in your particular situation, right? But these bitches out here letting niggas nut up in pussy, but you don't want to submit to a nigga that's nutting up in your ass.
And
that's goofy.
That definitely.
I can nut up in you. I can nut up in you, and I'm trustworthy to put this good nut up in you, but I ain't trustworthy for you to follow me. You sound fucking retarded. That shit is ass backwards.
Like I said, I was young. Me and my husband, we got married really young, and he did show that he was worthy of leading, and so I have allowed him to lead. Now, I'm a little spicy, okay? So I still always got something to say.
A little?
I got something to say. Now, what we will do is we'll have conversation, and he respects me and my opinions and thoughts, and we collaborate a lot, but he will have the ultimate say on how it's going to go. Like, Rob, like, it's up to you on how, like, we'll have a conversation. Now, if it's something that I feel strongly about, and I'm like, all right, hey, babe, we're going to have to come to a compromise or figuring it out, like, you know, but if it's something that I'm just like, all right, you know, he'll take the reins on it. And for the majority, he takes the reins on mostly everything. We'll have our discussions, and I am considered 100% of the time. And
you can say, baby, this is something I feel strong about. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all have y'all goddamn station, because he feels strong about the shit too. He feels strong about the shit too.
All right,
but at the end of the day, moving forward.
Wait. Travis said you definitely see more than a little spicy. That's LOL. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
All right. I got
she
some.
She could win that spicy chip challenge. Anybody that want that spicy chip challenge, just lick that finger and, trust me, she's spicy.
And listen, I'm not for the weak, and that's the thing. It takes a strong man, a strong, dominant alpha male to be able to manage or mesh with my assertive, spicy sizzleness and everything.
Let me say this real quick.
Because here's the thing. I'm not stifled in any way. I get to be me, and he allows me to be me, even as crazy as it may seem or be. He allows me to be me, and he doesn't dim my light. And
there you go. So how come you don't get no flack for just being you, but I get the flack? Well, I guess because I say my shit out loud.
Well, no. See, here's the thing, because I'm not disrespectful. You a disrespectful bastard.
I am not.
You
I am not.
You
I
are.
am not.
It's okay though. I mean, well, it's not, but you know, that's who you are.
I am not. Let me explain this to you, because there's two sides to this fucking coin. Whenever there's a head, there's a tails too. Let me explain this to you. So
wait, so you're explaining the tail end right now?
Yeah, I'm explaining the other end too.
Okay.
No, it ain't no full of shit. Ain't no full of shit. Like I said, if the nigga ain't worth following, don't marry him.
For sure.
Don't marry him.
Children with him either.
Don't wait till you get married. Don't wait till you get married and then decide, oh well, I'm not following. He's not worthy of me following. No. You mean to tell me you put this nigga dick in your mouth, you let this nigga nut up in your ass, and then all of a sudden, oh, he's not worthy? No, yikes. That's ass backwards.
Yikes,
that's ass backwards. You know what I mean? Listen, the nigga that
what if the guy, all right, the guy is very passive, right? Very like chill, laid back, mellow, really just not a leader. Not everybody is a leader. Let's just be clear. Everybody has their roles, and all roles are vital into making things go round. Everybody can't all be leaders. So, okay, let's just say he's simply not a leader. He's not interested in leading. He doesn't want to lead. He has no desire. He doesn't desire any of that. And he married an alpha female who says, listen, I'm okay with leading and taking the reins, and he's okay with taking the back seat and letting her lead. Do you feel like that's wrong?
If that's what he chooses, listen. This is all I'm saying.
I would have, baby.
This is all I'm saying.
If I had somebody passive like that, that man will be ran ragged to the ground.
If you got a nigga, or that's willing to say, yo, I ain't that type of nigga. I'm passive. I'm quiet. I don't like to do none of that goofy shit. Like, I believe in this 50-50. That's on y'all. But he can't later on decide to change after he done baked his cake. It don't work that way. If you gonna be passive, remain passive. Even when she fucking up, remain passive. Don't say I'm passive, and then the first time she look at you and be like, you a bitch ass nigga, then be like, oh, you gotta respect me. No, nigga, she met you saying you was a bitch ass nigga. You gonna be a bitch ass nigga during the duration of the fucking marriage. Point blank, period. Respect is given, respect is earned, not given. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. But again, communication is everything. If that's the type of nigga, me personally, I ain't want no loud ass chick. That's me personally. Because two loud motherfuckers don't do nothing but make a lot of fucking noise.
And I'm
what
loud,
is you shaking for?
And I'm loud. And I'm loud. And I'm loud.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, please.
So you know we had a couple polls. So it said, should the wife submit to her husband? 54% says yes, 45% said no. And then should the husband submit to the wife? 66% said no, 33% said yes. And then do you think that's more than a little spicy? 71% said no.
Oh, that's 100%.
Say yes. And then
that's 100%.
28% said no.
That's 100%.
Get it sexy. Hey, get it sexy.
No, it says spicy, not sexy. It says spicy.
Get it sexy. Get it sexy.
Listen, fellas. Listen, fellas. I'm gonna tell you something. Spicy. What we need to do as men is learn our roles as men, conduct and act ourselves as men. Point blank pen. Period. Men need to raise their sons and their boys to be men. Because
sorry, go ahead. It's gonna jump right into the next thing I wanted to talk about, but go ahead.
Men need to raise their sons to be men. Point blank fucking period. And if you did that, these discussions wouldn't happen. They would not happen. So men, listen, we haven't done it in a long time. But man, raise your sons, man. Raise your sons. Instead of giving him that chore to wash the dishes, yeah, give him the chore to cut the goddamn grass outside. Give him the chore to be manly men. And then we wouldn't have these discussions.
We still, yes, for sure. Y'all do all that mowing the lawn and all that man stuff, but they still need to learn how to be able to take care of themselves because they're going from their mom to their wife and can't cook, can't clean, no, not facts. You need to know how to be able to do these things too. You're not dead weight. You should know how to clean clothes. You should know how to fold clothes and put them away. You should know how to sweep them off the floor. You should know how to wash your ass.
Because I know how to do it. Don't mean
there are so many grown men that I work with every day that don't know how to wash their ass, wash their clothes, wash dishes, clean their house. Come on now, everything about it is dirty.
Make their own laundry detergent.
I do. Bam is hating because before the live, I went and made my next batch of natural detergent. And he said,
me doing goofy shit.
He's ready for me to move back. He said, give me my daughter back because you out here churning butter.
Yeah, churning butter and shit.
He's like, they got laundry detergent at the store. I don't want that one.
Yeah.
We've been using this detergent for over a year now, and it works great.
Okay.
It lasts us a really long time. And my sensitive skin doesn't break out. He's just a hater. That's just what it is.
Right.
And anywho, so that jumps me. So one of my how I make that. Oh, Travis, TikTok. Type in.
Man, get on the next topic, man. You jumping onto some
laundry detergent.
Got this man. I talk about getting him out there with a cheese grater and a bar of Irish Spring.
It wasn't Irish Spring. I don't use Irish Springs. It's way too much
Everybody
fragrance in there, and it
like
breaks me out. It's not Irish Springs. He just saw me. I got it right next to. I literally was doing it right before the live. I ain't even
busting her knuckles. Busting her knuckles.
Your wife is inquiring. Yes. Oh, see, look, Diamond says she make her own too. Let's get it, baby. Like we on to the natural stuff.
Diamond is a goddamn liar. Listen. Diamond, please get on the goddamn live. Please get on. And I don't want no excuses because you've done it before. Please get on the live and explain to me how you making your own detergent.
I made my own baby food for my kids when they were born. I made their applesauce, everything.
That's simple.
Homemade food from scratch. Like, what do you like? Come on now. We trying to do better. So yes, but Travis, tell your wife we gotta exchange. We gotta meet up. We gotta get together because I feel like me and sis vibe. I haven't even met her officially. I don't even know her name. It's just through you, Travis, coming through this chat section. But me and your wife, we on the same type of time, on the same page. I can feel it.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are. Don't hate. Listen, you too bald to feel the waves and stuff, all that going through. So you just sit there and let the grown women have this conversation. So anywho, I heard this, and the way that it was said is different than I'm gonna say it. I don't remember exactly how it was said, but this is the gist of it. So it's the saying is a strong man raises a weak son, right? So then a weak man raises a broken son, but then a broken man raises a strong son. And so the whole thought process behind that is when you're strong because you've gone through things that have made you strong. So then because you've been through those traumatic experiences, you're like, nah, my kids ain't going through that. They're not dealing with that. So then you try to overcompensate so that they don't have to have the same life that you led. And so therefore they become weak because they don't know how to do the things that you did because you sheltered or protected them from it. So now that's a weak son who then becomes a weak man. So then a weak man raises a broken son because he's weak. He doesn't know how to raise a man. He doesn't know how to raise a strong man. So now his child is broken because they've gone through all the traumatic experiences and the different things that their grandfather ended up going through. So then now that broken man will raise a strong son because he's so broken. He don't know shit from shit. He broke down, not broke financially. I mean, he might be that too, but he has put his child through hard times because he's so broken and he don't even know where to start, stop, begin, turn, whatever. So then therefore he raises that strong son because that strong son done been through all the shit. And it's just a cycle that repeats itself. So I'm trying to figure out even though it says like a strong man with the son or whatever, it applies to both genders. It's not just a man. So it's just, how do we break that cycle? How do we come out of that? Do we?
It's a simple cycle to break.
If it was simple, we wouldn't be having this
It's
conversation.
a simple cycle. It's simple
for generations.
It's a simple cycle, and I'm gonna tell you something. Sean, put up this poll. Please.
Put up what poll?
I'm about to tell you. Shut your ass up.
Oh, his wife's name is Diamond too. She said, "Hey, Diamond Spearman."
You're welcome. But anyway, this is what I want you guys to understand. After living the life that you lived, right? I want you to ask yourself, was your parents really wrong? Was your parents wrong because of the person that you are right now? Was they wrong the way they raised you? And I'm gonna tell you why.
You want me to answer that?
No.
They were dead wrong. But go ahead, continue.
You said they were dead wrong?
Dead wrong.
Impossible.
What do you mean impossible?
Because it fits.
Don't make me get up here. I'll start. It didn't fix shit.
It fits. FITS. It fits the way you are right now.
No, it fits that cycle that
you're strong. Hold on.
Parents.
Hold on.
Raised.
Hold on.
He didn't give a poll. He didn't give a poll yet. He just
of course. As a parent.
Of course. I'm talking about you, Baldy. He asking what's the poll.
I did say the poll. The poll was the way your parents raised you, were they wrong? It's a yes or no question.
Okay, but then you're trying to tell me this is what I'm
trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Why put a poll if you're gonna say if somebody says yes they're wrong, you're gonna break it down.
I'm about to explain to you why they weren't wrong.
So then why ask for a poll?
Because brother, my opinion doesn't matter. Go ahead. Do your thing.
It still stands of the fact that a broken person raised a strong person, right? That's it. So they still were wrong because of the things that they have done that caused me to suffer the things that I have suffered that caused me to have to be the strong person. The same way how you say, oh, y'all made me like that. Y'all made me like this. I'm this way because y'all made me. Y'all created this person. Okay, so broken.
I didn't say person. I said y'all created this monster.
This monster. Okay, whatever. Oogly moogly. They created the monster, and here you are. So they have done wrong, which created this strong person here today, right? Or are you not strong? You denying that too?
Man, stop playing with me. You live too close to a playground to be playing with me.
Yeah. Play with your mama, not me. So
put your hands in your pocket.
I don't have pockets. My hands is right here. I don't have pockets.
Destiny, don't get up. Sit your ass down.
What are you talking about? I'm showing you I don't have pockets.
Stop playing. I hear showing all that man stuff. Sit their ass down.
Showing all that man stuff. This. Let me tell you about this man and his stuff. He be wanting me to go outside like I'm going on a stroll all the time.
Sean ain't put my daughter on no stroll.
I'm on a stroll.
You're not. Listen, let me just explain this to you guys real quick. I come to realize that our parents did what they did to make us who we are right now. My parents, my dad made me who I am right now. And it was him being hard on me that I didn't understand at that moment that I understand now why he was hard on me. Why it was imperative that he be hard on me. And my wife will tell you, I thank him every fucking day. And if you don't want to thank your parents for the way they raised you, look at the generation that's growing up right now. You're looking at a bunch of depressed motherfuckers that's just depressed over the stupidest, silliest fucking shit. You're looking at motherfuckers that will not get up and go outside and ride so much as a bicycle. You're looking at motherfuckers that ain't been to a mall to hang out with nobody. All these motherfuckers know is in the house. That's all they know.
Teaching your kid a valuable lesson and telling them no for the betterment of them is not bad parenting. I'm talking about the stuff that doing drugs and doing all kind of stuff. It made you strong who you are today. That don't mean it was a fucking good choice to make. It still was a dumbass choice, even if it made you strong.
It wasn't a good choice for them. But it was a good choice for you.
It wasn't though. You don't get to determine
because it was. Because now I'm not saying you. I'm saying now I get a chance to see what a motherfucking heroin and a crackhead looks like. So I know exactly what I don't want to fucking be. And I know exactly what I don't want my fucking kids to see.
You didn't have to show me by you being a crackhead as
Listen,
an example. It's other people out here. I definitely like it's
if
books,
they displayed that they wanted to be a crackhead, thanks for giving me the live version of it. Because now I know exactly what I don't.
No, that's also not true for everybody, because there'll be parents that are on crack and their kids is also on crack. So that's not true for everybody. If you make a poor decision as a parent, it's just what that is, a poor decision. Now, a child can turn around and take that and flip it into a positive and learn from it. Or they can say, hey, I'm a product of my environment, and go ahead and pick up the same shit that you did. Either way, it doesn't negate the fact that you made a poor ass decision from the beginning. It don't matter how I chose to operate behind it. It still wasn't a good decision. When has being a crackhead ever been a good decision? If you didn't get laid,
that's not
your
for them.
choice to try crack. When has that ever been a good decision? Or meth, heroin, dope,
that's dust, for them.
Whatever you want.
That's for them. That's for them.
Adderall, any of it. When has it ever been a good decision to let me go pop these perks? Let me go take this oxy. It's never, but it's still a poor decision.
Yes, you got
if
your
I go
own
on a shooting spree, just shooting people for no fucking reason, it's a poor decision.
Yes, you got your own fucking life.
It's still a poor decision.
No, listen, just listen. As adults, right? We got our own fucking lives, right? The way I think, I'm tired of blaming people for my bad choices. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
But that's a different topic. We're not even.
I'm just saying, as an adult, the choices that my parents made and I was able to see made me the person that I am right now. So
of course,
listen. So listen what I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck about their decisions. I don't. I can only give a fuck about mine as an adult. As an adult, I can only give a fuck about mine now. What made me the great dad that I am was seeing my biological dad not be shit, not do shit.
Do you think that wasn't a poor decision?
I don't give a. As an adult now, I don't give a fuck about it.
As an adult, we're talking about children living through their lives as a child, growing up in that environment.
And as a child,
on the behalf of a
child, I realized that was a bad decision for him.
Exactly.
Right. But
that's all that I was saying.
All it made me do was be like, I'm never going to be like that to my children. That's all it made me do.
Still was a poor decision.
That's on him. I don't give a fuck about that. As an adult, I don't give a fuck about that. I am proud. I am proud of the way my stepdad, my dad, I'm proud of the shit he did to me, for me, and with me. I'm proud because you raised a man. Now I'm raising a man the same way I am. I'm raising them to be the same, raising all my kids to be the same way as me. Strong and independent. You know what I'm saying? My boy TJ, what's up, baby? Let's check out that headline.
Wait, where's your camera, TJ?
You ain't gonna talk. You're not gonna talk in the dark. You're gonna get the red button real quick. We gave it to Larry earlier.
All right, I'm gonna hang up and come back in.
Red button, Sean. He know how to get it. Hang up on yourself, TJ. Listen what I'm telling you on some real shit, man. Like, kids, I understand, right now it hurts that your parent isn't there. It hurts that your parent isn't doing as much as they should be fucking doing. But I'm telling you, man, it's a life lesson into that. And anything that hurts you, just make sure that your kids do not experience the same fucking hurt. Now, I want you to also understand this. When they grow up, they are going to be some very ungrateful motherfuckers. They are. They're going to be ungrateful. They're not going to remember none of the sacrifices you made. All they're going to remember is the harmful shit that you did to them. They're not going to remember none of the sacrifices you made. But at the end of the day, as a parent, it's for you to swallow it and keep it fucking moving.
Yeah. I mean, poor decisions or not, it does make us who we are today, but it doesn't change the fact that you still made a poor decision. I just made lemonade with the shit that you gave me, with the lemons you gave me.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna tell you, when you hold on to that goofy shit, when you hold on to it, man, that shit just festers and festers and festers. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, it's just like, yo, I forgive you for the shit that you did to me. I forgive you for that. But at the end of the fucking day, I am who I am because of my dad, Melvin Smith. I am who I am. And I appreciate, man, up in heaven, I thank you from up above, man. I appreciate you.
Hold on, could you see me now?
Yo,
Yeah.
the hat's not going to get me off of you, TJ. The
No,
hat
I
is
already,
not
leave him
going to
alone.
get
No, you told
already
him to
had
wear
the
the
hat
hat.
on.
You told him to
The
wear the
hat-
hat last time.
the
He
hat
wore
is
the
not
hat.
gonna get me
Leave
off of
his
you.
hairline alone.
But what's
Leave
up,
him
baby,
alone.
man? I'm happy to see you, man. Last week, we didn't get a chance to see you, man. Everything all right?
Everything good. I just wanted to let y'all cook because I was like, yo, okay, I'm gonna let them cook.
Oh, so you going to let us cook while you eat? My nigga. Go
You
ahead,
feel me?
brother. What you want to say tonight?
All right. So just wanted to
Nah,
piggyback.
TJ, you got more swag with that hat on. You giving big energy. This not the TJ we've been used to. You definitely got big energy.
all right.
I can even tell by the way you lounging on the couch right now. You got your foot up on the couch.
I got my foot up on the couch.
See, I told you got that foot
Mhm.
up on that couch. All right,
Didn't
go
your mama tell you about having your foot on her couch?
All right, now go ahead.
Nah, but I just wanted to piggyback on what you were saying. So basically, how I see it is that your
Travis said you
parents,
got some ass.
your, yeah, all right. So like, yeah, your parents might make the mistake and everything, but the important thing is to learn from their mistakes. Like, kind of like what Bamboo was saying.
Right,
But also, you know, whatever you learn, make sure you pass it down. You don't do no gatekeeping, nothing like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah,
So let me
cause
ask you a question, TJ.
uh-huh.
He adjusting
You,
the hat and everything. Get my boy
I know,
women
nigga.
tonight.
You ain't getting no pussy on live, nigga. Cut the adjusting of the hat. So let me ask you a question, TJ. And if it's too
Not cut
personal,
the adjusting of the hat.
so let me ask you a question. If it's too personal, just say it's too personal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh boy, TJ.
Do you think your father did the best that he could do?
Honestly, I would say no.
Okay.
And I mean, if you don't mind, can I explain it? Because I don't want to get the red burns. But can I explain it real quick?
Go
Oh
ahead.
no, do your thing.
Poor
But I want you to understand
TJ.
this is you putting the business out there, not me. But go ahead, man.
No, it's no. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy, but basically, it's like like kind of wish there would have been like a little bit more communication and like a little bit more like taken like under the wing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know like with my relationship, it was always like like we hung out, but we never had like that man to man, like that man time.
Like
You
real,
know,
true quality time.
yeah, it was always okay. We'll run to the store and at the store like he'll say a few words, but to actually like go out and just be like, yo son, here's a good lesson right here, or or like here or like drop some dimes, right, like here and there. It was never like that.
Do you feel
Okay.
like it was because with the older generation, I feel like men, like not being funny, but Maurice, like your generation and older, like y'all had to, or I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna be wording it right, but like I feel like men of your era were trying to raise your sons to be tough and to be strong, not emotional, because it's looked at as like a feminine thing to do. Like, you don't want to sit here. We ain't gonna sit here and be crying and doing all that talking, cheering, feeling shit all day. We gonna sit here. We might fish, but we ain't really like talking about nothing deep. It's like kind of surface level. It's like I know you, but I don't know you. Like if I had a gun pointed to my head and I had to answer a deep question about you, I wouldn't be able to answer it as your son because we didn't get that personal. We didn't have these like real true like talks. It's just more like, again, you scratching the surface, but you gotta be tough, son. Like don't show that
Yeah,
emotional shit. Oh, your girlfriend broke up with you. Fuck that bitch. You ain't got like
Fuck that
it's just
bitch.
like you gotta be hard, not like, you know what, damn, I understand how you feel. You don't, I'm not saying to tell him to sit there and cry all day, but like validate his feelings and just be like, I feel like it should be a dad should teach their son that it's okay to be emotional and it's okay to have feelings because you're
For
human.
sure.
It's
For
okay,
sure.
but that's not what was taught back in the day. That's
Listen,
not what was taught back in the day.
well, I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody's experience. I can only speak for mine. And I can tell you that the experience that I had with my dad, Mr. Smith, all right, the experience that I had with him, he taught me that it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. It's okay to fuck somebody up when you need to fuck somebody up, but always stay true to yourself.
Did you ever say like boys don't cry or stop crying like a little girl or phrases like that?
Never. When first of all, when you got a son, right, and he crying like a bitch, it's okay.
See, you just said
to say it's okay. Hold on. When you got a son and he crying like a bitch for no reason, it's okay to say, yo, stop crying like a bitch. That right there ain't that goddamn serious for you to be over there snotty nose, eyes all red crying.
You know what he's gonna internalize when I was crying? Because the thing is, whether we think it's a valid reason to cry or not, when they're crying, they feel like they have 100% right or reason to be crying, right? So what they're gonna hear is, I was crying and my dad told me to stop crying like a bitch. They're not going to understand the bigger message that, because I'm crying for no reason. And furthermore, what the fuck does crying like a bitch? Like, what is that?
Oh, bitches cry for no reason.
Last time I checked, pussies were stronger than dicks. I mean, I could get punched in the pussy and be okay. You could get punched in the dick and you got
you ain't never been, because you ain't got no dick. You don't know what it feel like to be punched in the dick.
This is what I'm saying. You're soft as fuck.
You know, you don't know the motherfucking feeling. Shut your ass up.
Yo,
you don't know the motherfucking feeling.
I could get punched. If we both got punched down there, you're dropping to your knees and I can be
You talk about tomato and tomatoes.
No. So
if a nigga get hit down there in that, and you can punch us in the dick. You can punch us in the dick. You good. You just can't punch us in the sack. The sack is what fucking hurts.
Go ahead.
So what you're saying is,
and 9 times out of 10, y'all got pads on down there any goddamn way.
Go ahead, TJ.
So what you're saying is there should be like an explanation as to why the parent is telling them to stop crying?
Like, I think it should be more of a coaching, like, hey, like for me, okay, I can speak what I do for my son. And again, I'm not trying to speak for a dad. I can never teach a boy how to become a man because I'm not a man. I can try to guide and give direction, but I can never really teach them how to be a man. So for me, and what me and my husband do, we'll say like, okay, is if he's crying for no reason, right? So we'll try to get to the bottom of why he's crying. Oh, I don't know. My Spider-Man fell on the floor. Okay. So is that a big problem or a little problem? And then
you helping me out.
He'll go, a little problem. Okay. So do you think we cry over the little problems or should we cry over the big problems? Or what do you think?
Nah.
He's like, no, but we talk about it and I don't make him feel like he's being a bitch for crying over something he really shouldn't be crying about. Like, we validate his feelings and talk to him about it. And he feels better and he move on like nothing. But
if your Spider-Man fall on the floor and you crying, I'm be like, is that what we doing? We crying over a fucking Spider-Man? Get your motherfucking ass up.
You
lost your goddamn mind.
This is the thing.
You lost your goddamn mind.
That don't know how to express their feelings or emotions or how to respond.
I know how to express
them. They have been told to shut the fuck up and stop acting like a bitch.
Yeah,
so in real life, when they're going through real life shit and real life human emotions, they don't know how to respond, and that's why they're overly aggressive.
That way that you doing, that way right there. When the bitch break up with the nigga, he don't want to kill himself. Oh, I'm out of here. I can't take it. Oh yeah. If he crying over a fucking Spider-Man, when a bitch break up, he out of there. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't raising no soft ass nigga.
Definitely would have done it if I made him bottled up his feelings on the inside. You have to let it out. You have to have an outlet. So at the end of the day, I'm giving him a safe space for him to have an outlet.
America, my subscribers, again, this is that millennium bullshit. This is that bullshit where go on timeout. Go on timeout. The fuck out of here. That's what got motherfuckers shooting up kids in the school. That's what got motherfuckers shooting up kids in the school. Learn how to deal with your motherfucking emotions. You crying over a Spider-Man.
Everybody is depressed. And they're depressed because they had parents like you that did not give them a safe space or outlet. And then now they're trying to deal with these emotions as adults in the real world and they don't know how to cope. Because they were not given a safe space and coping skills through life on how to navigate real life issues. If you can handle the small issues, you'll have built confidence and your coping
Build
skills
confidence.
and be
Destiny.
able to handle big
Destiny.
situations.
Destiny, stop reading so many motherfucking white people books. You sound
I'm not
fucking
reading
retarded.
white people books. It's
Stop
common
reading them
sense.
fucking
It's
books.
common
You
sense.
sound stupid.
No, you sound stupid. You actually sound like you out here
sound
murdering
stupid.
black little boys
No,
by not giving them a safe space.
No, I'm telling them
The world
stop
already
crying over.
sees black
Stop
men as
crying over the
aggressive.
small
And
shit.
you're
Stop
telling them
crying
they
over
can't
small
let it
shit.
out. You can't tell
Stop-
them what's small and what's not small.
Stop crying
You
over
just help
small
them
shit.
cope through it.
Your Spider-Man fell. Pick the motherfucking web slinging motherfucker up and stop fucking crying.
Yeah, well,
The
if
fuck.
you-
So you
if
go.
you
So
come
so
out-
what you think he gonna start crying when David Banner turned into the Hawk? What is he gonna cry then too? Oh, I want Dave back. The
And if
fuck
he
out of
do-
here.
and if
Stop
he do,
fucking crying.
He'll be
Man the fuck up.
coached through that as well. And guess what? I'll be damned if a motherfucker think they're gonna tell my son that he don't have a safe space to have his outlet. I'll beat
that's-
anybody ass over it. How about that?
You give
Now
your
you
kids
talking
yoga
about
out the
spicy.
tube.
Now I done brought up the flames. It's
Nah,
hotter than hell.
Y'all lost y'all goddamn mind, man. Listen,
Wait,
men,
hold on.
raise your boys. Go ahead, TJ. Let me take a break.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm
All
on
right, so-
fucking vacation. Go ahead, TJ.
All right, now only thing I was gonna say is that you definitely have to establish, like the proper boundaries, because you don't want him crying over everything, like Spider-Man on the floor, but also, you want him to be able to understand the difference between something that's that's something that's major and then
But if
regular
it's a
stuff.
3-year-old, a
yeah,
3-year-old and
three-year-old
their
ain't got no
toy
better.
is falling off. This is what I'm saying. You
When-
think I'm talking about
three-year-old ain't got no
3-year-old?
better.
That's not. When do kids learn the
See, that's nothing but God right there. Stop it. Stop it right there. That's nothing but God freezing that daggone Wi-Fi.
when do kids learn the most?
They're learning. This is the thing. This is they're
gotta
learning
be
from
early.
birth
It's early.
and
They
up.
learn the most between the ages of 6 months and 5 years. They
0
learn the
months.
most.
from birth.
Same
So the
up
whole
into 5
point,
years.
this
So
is why it's crucial to teach them coping skills.
if he's 3,
You're proving
now's the
my
time
point.
to no,
If
now's
they
the
can-
time
if
to
they-
tell
if
him
you're
stop
teaching
crying
them-
like a bitch.
If you're
Stop crying like a bitch, nigga. You don't have a gender identity. You don't have a gender identity problem. You's a fucking boy. Stop crying like a bitch, nigga. Man the fuck up. Fuck are you crying over a goddamn Spider-Man for? Is you retarded? Are you fucking retarded? Get your shit together.
children between the ages of 2 and 7 may be the most intelligent humans on the planet. Yeah, but well, that doesn't really answer.
You gotta
that
listen,
question.
men, listen, understand this, all right? And then y'all could go wherever you want
And
to
I gotta
fucking go
read the
with this.
comments too, because Travis,
Ne-
yes, Bamboo has a few sons. So yeah.
Listen, men, let me explain this to you on some real shit. All right. And call me chauvinistic all the fuck you want. Really don't give a fuck. But let me explain this to you on some real shit. Raise your motherfucking boys to be fucking men. Okay? Women are nurturers. It's their job. It's in their DNA to protect. It's in their job. It's in their description. That's what they're bred to do. To protect, nurture. Oh, is everything okay? You're gonna be okay, little baby. You're gonna be fine. It's a man's job to make men out of boys.
And
It's
you're
a man's
right.
job
and it's also
to
a
make
man's
wine
job to
out
show
of.
his
It's a
sons he
man's
can be
job
manly
to make
and emotional.
wine out of grapes. It's a man's job to do that. And trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna tell you like I told my daughter-in-law. Okay, and this was important to me when she asked me why were you so hard on your son, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this is what I explained to her, because I was trying to make a good man for you, not for me, but for you, so that
But
this
you
way,
created-
in the middle of the night, in the
a
middle of the
child
night,
of
when you need a
trauma.
protector, he's there. When you need a provider, he's there. When you need somebody to cry to, he's there. Let man,
So
women
wait,
stay
are
the
you
fuck out the way.
implying- Are you implying
Stay the
that
fuck out the way.
a man who may cry cannot be those things? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. But a nigga that
So
cry
what do you
over
think?
dumb shit, come on,
If
man,
you're
man the fuck up.
comparing a toddler crying over a toy and not having the ability to grow and adjust and turn
It
into
is-
a man that
it is
finds
important.
appropriate things, just like a female. Anything as an adult to be able, you're not gonna be crying because your pen ran out of ink. You learn that
It is-
as you grow that
it
these are
is
not real life
important.
things to be crying over.
It is important. It is imperative that we know as men what is.
You acting
And
just
first of
like
all,
a caveman. I just want you to know.
I don't give a fuck what you think. At the end of the day, let me explain this to you on some real shit. And my wife will tell you, she too much of a fucking punk to get on this goddamn live. But she'll tell you, I cry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I cry. But I know what to cry for. And I know where to cry. I'm not gonna be in fucking public crying because somebody took a fucking grocery cart from me. I'm not gonna be in fucking public doing that. Man the fuck up. Your woman is looking for you to be a fucking protector. You sitting up there crying just as much as she is. The fuck? Nah. Man, you done lost your goddamn mind with Bamboo. You got me all the way fucked up and no way turned down. Go ahead, read the comments, nigga.
Yeah, no. I'm
Drop the
not.
mic. I dropped the mic. I dropped.
So we going back. Tamika said, "Happy birthday, Ray." El Hermano says, "My friend found out his girl was texting another guy. She deleted previous messages, and she claims the guy was a friend from back in the day. Should he be worried?" Wait, we're not gonna. Well, let me finish reading the comments. We could either read that after or save that for another time. So just
That's another
don't
topic.
even-
That's another
don't
topic.
even- okay.
That's another topic.
Celeste
Who put
said
that in there anyway? Who put
El
that in there?
Hermanos, if you listen,
El
I said
Hermano.
it. Yeah. Celeste said, women cut grass too. We also have Diamond that says, I can't say they're wrong because
I got
they're
you, Jim. I got you on that
who
one.
I am today. We had a poll that says the way your parents raised you, were they wrong? 69% said no, 30% said yes. We got a couple of words, facts. Valerie said, agreed, too much mental health. Mika agrees with Valerie. Marcus says, facts, and what you go through helps shape who you are today and helps you appreciate what is important to you.
Right.
Travis said, LOL, red button. That's when we gave you the red button, T.
Oh no.
Let's see, we got a couple of hundreds. And then Travis said, I have 4 kids. You guys both are talking real. I agree with both of you.
Thank you, Travis.
Shout outs to TJ.
Man, so versatile.
And then also that's where Travis said TJ got some ass. That's why he was so happy on there. Marcus said forgiveness as well. Travis said, damn, TJ, I understand. My dad didn't do well by me either. I had to figure out through my uncle. And he also said, no, you have to be emotional as a man and with your son. Valerie said, wow, I said that to my son as a single mom. So I don't know which part Valerie said to her son, because we said a few different things. So I'm not sure what she said as a single mom.
Man, listen,
All right,
that's the same. Valerie is the same person. Her son sat and watched the man damn near go into a diabetic coma and stepped over him to get the weed.
So Travis said,
They had to be there.
I don't agree, Bamboo. Please don't say that to the young kings. Call it saying they acting like a bitch. So
Stop acting like bitches.
Anyway,
act like men. Act like kings that we are.
Right, and a king can cry. So there's that. But anyway,
He'll never cry in front of the
there
justice.
was another poll that said, is it okay for the father to tell his son to don't cry like a bitch? 75% said no, 25% said yes. Travis said, question from my aunt, do you have a son, Bamboo? So yes, he has 3 sons. Mika said, wow, punk. Marcus says, I get what he is saying. It's like, it's okay to be emotional about certain things, but sometimes you can't cry over all spilled milk. And the thing is, it's like, yes, that's true. I'm not saying that a man should just be crying all day. But if you don't learn the skills early on, when do you learn? You don't know how to discern when is the appropriate time, because you've never been given a safe space to do so. You never had the space to practice. You don't just wake up knowing what's a good thing to be crying about and not crying about. I used, as a kid, as a female, I used to cry over everything. And even my mom had to tell me, like, do you really need to be crying over that? Like, nobody should be crying because a Spider-Man fell on the floor. Nobody
That's what I just said.
No, but you're saying
That's what I just said.
To my 3-year-old son to not act like a bitch because of his Spider-Man toy.
Stop
No,
whining like a bitch. Is that really worth crying over?
That's what I just said, because we're
Is
not
that really
saying
worth
the same
crying
thing.
over? Is that really worth crying over?
Let's see, Travis. I agree halfway with Bamboo, but you are contradicting yourself. I agree with Destu. He always contradicts himself.
I do not. I do not.
All
You
the time.
niggas just
You'll
ain't
see.
listening
And
properly.
He denies it every time.
Fuck all that chat
You know
shit.
what? No.
Fuck all that chat shit. Get on the video and disagree with me. Fuck all that chat shit. Get on the video and disagree with me. Get on live and disagree with me.
Said she tells her son to shut up crying. That's what she say to him.
Exactly. Get on the video and disagree with me.
You know what it is? It's that so like when Bamboo talks, he like rips the band-aid off. He doesn't sugarcoat anything.
My nigga, it makes no sense to put a band-aid on something that needs stitches. It don't make sense.
So I'm gonna read this comment that came through. Travis says you can't read if you wasn't taught. Exactly that. So what I'm saying is if you don't get that opportunity to practice, when are they going to be able to learn? When are they going to be able to learn?
Listen what I'm telling you.
If you're telling a 3-year-old, a toddler,
I'm getting you while you're younger.
They're figuring the world out.
What in the fuck is a 3-year-old trying to figure out?
Everything. They're 3. They got the world to learn.
Everything you're gonna figure out is gonna be with me. At 3-year-old, you always went fucking me.
Him at 3 that
so
he's
I'm gonna teach you
because he's crying
I'm gonna teach you. That ain't worth crying over. Shut the fuck up. That's not worth crying over.
Say to a 3-year-old, like you.
Shut the fuck up. That's not worth crying over. The fuck is you doing?
It's not worth crying over. You're right, but you have to teach them that.
I'm teaching you how to shut the fuck up. It's not worth crying over.
Well, good thing you ain't.
It ain't worth crying over.
Good
the fuck wrong with you?
So anyway,
and I do be around your children. Stop that motherfucking lying.
I said you're not raising my children. You're not, and you won't.
I'm around yours all the time.
I promise you, and I mean this on my whole.
And you love me around your children,
because you don't talk. Yeah, this energy you giving now. If my kid was crying, oh come here, come on, we gonna get you another Spider-Man. This energy you giving now, you don't give to my kids. Yeah. Okay, because anybody trying to tell my kids some bullshit it's gonna be a problem 100% of the time.
I look at Sean all the time, be like, yo, get that, handle that.
No, and then you be like, come here. Then I tell my kids, we ain't getting pizza. Oh no, come on, we gonna get you some pizza.
Okay.
That's what grandparents do.
But we trying to.
That's what grandparents do.
Oh, no, you don't need like when every time ain't eat out just because you see it. No. If they said that they wanted, they have to have. They asked for it. Look at the face. They gotta get it. So this energy he giving now, he don't do that to my kids and won't. I wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't allow nobody to tell my son that he need to stop crying like a bitch. I'm gonna show you a bitch. I will show you. You're not talking to my kid.
Listen,
like that. Ain't gonna happen.
We've been on for an hour and 17 minutes. EP sitting up there telling us to bring it to an end.
Okay, wait. Travis also said, "What does your wife think, Bamboo? What does your husband think does?" So, no, you talking about? Listen, his wife ghetto too. Mika is a thug, and they both. She definitely allows him to lead. And if he feels like that's how he is going to go about the situation. Now, they might have private conversations behind the scenes or whatever, but she doesn't let him. That's
what's supposed to fucking happen.
Now,
that's what's supposed to happen. Behind the scenes, we have different kind of goddamn stations. Behind the scenes.
So for me and my husband, we are on the same page in terms of we're trying to break generational curses and repeating the same negative cycles and we're not trying to just give them everything and do everything because how we grew up, but we're trying to avoid certain of the major traumas that we've been through. And because of the way that my husband has grown up with, again, the same, oh, you boys don't cry, whatever. And then through learning and mainly like me reading and putting him on and then him seeing stuff for himself and learning and reading or whatever, realizing that, hey, maybe that wasn't the best way. And you know what? I wouldn't want that for my son. So we communicate first and we'll have talks and conversations, but we're aligned and him, Bamboo and his wife is aligned. So what works for his household works. What works for my household works. The same way my husband ain't gonna let nobody call his son or say his son acting like no bitch. The same we both going to jail. I don't know who gonna have the bill.
Sean say it himself. You know where Sean from. He'll say it himself.
He will not. He will not.
He will.
Sean, type in here and put on the screen. And you will say to our son, stop acting like a bitch.
He'll say it himself.
Or stop crying like a bitch or whatever.
So saying stop acting like a little girl ain't the same?
He don't say stop acting like a little girl.
He
don't say stop acting like a little girl. He don't
Okay.
say stop acting like a little girl. I'm not
He
okay
will
with
say
that
it
either.
himself. Most people don't know where Sean is from, but I know where Sean is from.
He's from Brooklyn, and like I
I
said,
know
he's
where
trying
he's
to
from.
break generational
I know
curses.
where he's from.
Right,
And he ain't going
right.
through. He ain't having that. He ain't having that. And
He
you and
ain't
I both
having
know
what,
that.
right?
He
And
ain't
he
having that.
communicates with his son. He might hem him up and like, all right, we're gonna have a talk. And then he talked to him, and guess what? My son is able to articulate and use his words and say how he feel. And they have their little dad-son moment or whatever, and in different ways he is educating him on, okay, this is not something you should be crying over, but he's not going to tell him you're acting like a bitch or stop crying like a girl or whatever the case may be. It ain't gonna happen.
We know where my nigga from. We you know.
And also Travis says, so you do that for your grandkids but not your son. Contradicting again. Travis, you're gonna notice it.
I spoil. First of all, Travis, no disrespect, but my son is 32. My son is 32.
All right,
I don't have to do that for him. Hold on. The man talked to me. The man talking to me now.
All right, well, go ahead and disclose everything then.
My son 32. Okay.
The oldest.
And the oldest. Now I mean, nigga just like me. 32. And he'll tell you that I talk to him crazy. He knows that. But there's times where my son has thanked me. You know what I'm saying? Because he's having the same conversation with his children that I've had with him. My youngest is 15. You know what I'm saying? And you could research this. My youngest is 16. And if you ever want to see a picture of him,
you just said
15, 16. July 10th, July, he'll be 16. 16. That's next month, goddammit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
also Travis Sean, he wants to know your response. So go ahead and type it up.
And you can research this. But my son is the second smartest kid in Connecticut. And you can research that. So yeah, I'm doing something right. My son is an electrician. My daughter's an RN. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm doing something right. Yeah, we moving.
I'm not saying that.
I did something right. Listen,
wrong.
Travis, let me explain this to you before it's told to you.
You gotta type it.
Travis, let me tell you that. Let me say this to you before it's told to you. I raised my children. I was there for all my children from day one, including Destiny. I raised my children from day fucking one. You know what I'm saying? I was there for them since day one. Now, what they do as adults is on them.
No, that's not true. Because you said if I go on a stroll or go on a pole, you pulling me back home.
You ain't selling no pussy, B. I'm telling you, coming back. I'm not going for that. You're not going on no stroll.
I didn't say I was selling.
I did selling ass.
I'm selling entertainment.
You ain't going on the pole. You ain't doing none of that.
Yeah, but I'm not selling cat.
That wasn't part of that wasn't part of the goddamn agreement. Absolutely.
What was the agreement?
What you mean?
What was the agreement?
The minute that nigga can't take care of you no more, send mine back. Send mine back. You ain't gonna have mine doing nothing you ain't trying to do. You ain't trying to sell your ass. She ain't selling hers either. Fuck out of here.
But okay,
shit, so you ain't trying to go to a Diddy party.
If he was trying to sell his ass or entertainment or whatever, then it's okay.
Sell yours first. Sell yours first. Lead by example. But all my children are very successful in life, and I am very proud of all of them. One of them I can't even disclose what's going on, but I'm very proud of all of them. And I raised them just like this. Rough. So thank you, Travis, for inquiring.
And so, Travis, just FYI.
I still want to see what you look like face to face on this damn live, though.
Yeah, you gotta. All right, next Monday, Facts. Travis, you on? Okay. So, Sean responded. He said, "LOL, damn, Travis, you pressing niggas. I'm not telling my son to stop acting like a bitch, but he won't acting like a bitch. He won't ever hear me call him that. But he not crying over spilled milk."
So he on the fence. He on the fence.
He's not on the fence. I'm not saying that you can't teach the message, right? Of you shouldn't be crying over everything. That's not the problem.
Keep you regular.
We really didn't need to know what you about to get into tonight. Okay,
I stay regular.
Part of my best part of my day is how you make them feel. When they feel like they're in a vulnerable moment, they want to feel like you're their safe space. They could come to you, and they should be able to talk to you. I mean, if they can't talk to you, who can they talk to? This is how they began groomed with pedophiles, because they know their parents out here telling them they acting like bitches. Come talk to me. And now your son getting fucked in the ass by a pedophile. Now what?
Here we go. All right, so ladies and
All right.
gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming on tonight. TJ, we about to give you the red button, man. Love you.
So- All right,
All
TJ,
right,
appreciate
thank
you
you for
com-
being here.
Appreciate you coming all the time. Do yourself a favor, man. Make it easy for us, man. Give yourself the red button.
And also
So-
make sure you wear your hat again because you got good confidence with that
and-
hat on.
And remember, next week we trying to find us a host that's gonna stay on with us the whole duration of the show.
Not
But you gotta
necessarily
bring
the whole, but at least
Oh,
15
you gotta bring
minutes.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
bring it the rate. You gotta bring energy. If you don't bring energy,
All
you're
right,
getting the red
I'm-
button.
I'm
All
bringing
right.
energy. Oh,
Yeah, we didn't say you was doing it,
could
but
I-
we're gonna give you right.
Could I bring my girl on next week?
Oh,
I would love to see your girl.
Yes, for sure.
I would love to see your
100%.
girl.
100%.
I would love to see your girl. Matter of
Yes,
fact, if
and
you bring
tell
your
her-
girl, I'll shut the fuck up. I'll
Well,
shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna shut up. I got questions for sis, and
No.
tell her don't take nothing personal. If she got not thick skin,
Yeah.
don't even join. Okay,
Yeah.
if she
Okay.
gonna take it sad, where she gonna be slitting wrists and stuff,
Pause.
tell her don't come on. Tell her
Yeah, facts.
just don't.
But
All right.
but for
tell her
now,
we with the shits.
do yourself a favor. Give yourself
right,
the
I'll
red
give myself
button.
the red button.
So this
All
way
right,
we
Jack.
don't give you the red button. And
Yeah.
don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, everybody. It was a
Mhm.
pleasure having you guys on. If you got any topic, any show topics,
So
TJ, you still there, bro?
Travis says, I'll be on the next live. I'm in the backyard watching you guys. And then we got
Okay.
Goods that says, you're Mark, aka Goods here. Hey, Mark. Travis says, that's a real response, Sean. You may be a good man. You may be a good man. Jasmine said, TJ said he claiming his spot. That's right. TJ said he
All
in. But
Listen, I
it's been
appreciate
good.
I appreciate everybody from coming on. I appreciate everybody's opinion. I appreciate, the fact that, y'all just decided to spend y'all Monday night with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, don't forget to leave some comments on what you would like us to talk about. Even if it's not the next show or upcoming
We'll
show.
throw it into the mix.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll find a way to mix it, but you gotta let us know before like a Wednesday, before everything's already, what we gonna do. All right. So again,
Yes.
I appreciate y'all signing on, but just because y'all signing on, we signing out. We'll talk to y'all later. Love
subscribe.
you. Give him the red button there.